Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod. Welcome to part 12 of Forza Motorsport on the Xbox Series X. Iconic Muscle is what we're doing in this one.
Introduced in the 1960s, the Mustang, Camaro, and Challenger sparked a fiery debate as to which muscular V8 package was superior on the street and track. A debate that reignited 40 years later when GM and Dodge reimagined their Camaro and Challenger to once again deliver that familiar, chest-compressing acceleration to compete against the contemporary Mustang. With all three modern classics retaining their old-school, ground-pounding intensity, the debate can finally be settled here and now.
Okay, so what's the best one? It's clearly the Camaro. Get it in red. I know, red. Weird colour for me to get in. And then obviously I need to get a paint job for this thing. Okay. Grand Oak Race. This is what our car looks like in a second. You'll see it. So I was like, I picked the paint job, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna get it painted, aren't I? What's the point? So I went for something that had at least red paint on it. There's definitely some wheel spin off the start. Oh well, who would have guessed that cars that don't really turn didn't really turn? Get out the way. It's a bit of an interesting recording session for me, actually, this, because just done Gran Turismo as I always do. I do Gran Turismo and then do this, and then tomorrow I'm going to do Need for Speed Most Wanted, the 2012 version. But once I finish that, I'm on to Need for Speed Rivals. This is a bit loud. I need to turn this down if I can. It wasn't loud when I was doing the practice, but with all the engines at once, it's quite loud. Five laps of this anyway, right? Yeah, moving on to Need for Speed Rivals, and that's interesting because I don't know how long that's gonna take to do that game. But what I do know is it's an online game that EA is shutting the servers down for, but luckily it has an offline mode. So that would be kind of interesting, because I want to see if, like, I want to do it, and then, like, with the online on, and then, like, have it turn off in the middle of the Let's Play. I kind of want to see how that goes, actually. Because I've heard it's pretty much impossible to finish that game in online mode. But obviously if you just disconnect whatever from the internet, then it's going to work. Because I did actually play that when it was sort of new. It was about 6 months old. Played it on the 360 of all consoles. Because it was an Xbox One and PS4 launch title, but it did get a release on the last generation systems. And I have to be honest, it was one of those games that I didn't really enjoy it, probably because of the online onlyness of it that I believed at the time. I seem to remember just like you drive around and you try and do a race, and then anyone that was a police officer would just crash straight into you and ruin everything and basically just troll you if you're a racer. That's what I seem to remember. I've got a segment score of 10. I'm car level 3. Got car level 4 soon. Yep, no steering. But it's a muscle car, what do you expect? There we go. Car level up. What the interior looks like. I'll tell you what though, at least, I mean, I was going to say compared to Gran Turismo, but yeah, Gran Turismo has you drive a variety of cars as well. I was going to say at least the Korea here has you driving a lot more of a variety of vehicles in Gran Turismo 7. But I don't know if that's actually true. I just wish the races weren't as long. But that's a problem Gran Turismo has as well. You put it on an easy difficulty and then the races are way too long.
One more lap.
I know you're probably thinking, well, put it on a harder difficulty then, but like when you're trying to do a let's play, you kind of play on easy because talking and playing game at the same time is not easy, to be honest. Oh, the AI didn't save it. And then the AI just reversed completely backwards. Okay, that was bizarre. Wasn't really anything worth capturing in that for the thumbnail there, so that race. So I'm gonna move on. Definitely need to remember to do that though. Homestead, Miami. Okay, well I'm gonna practice this because I don't think we've done it. Right. We actually have raced on this track before. Once I actually got to drive it, I was like, oh yeah, it's that one. Not exactly the greatest start there. Probably should have revved the engine up a little bit. Well, causing them to go off. Everyone must hate me. Well, I sort of corrected him at least. Oh, now I'm getting spun out. I deserve that. They've also added a roll cage in the car for some reason when I did the upgrade. Not sure what. Well, to be fair, I probably could roll this thing. The way I'm driving it. Going off the track like that. Oh my god. Did that actually count as being it counted as a time gain? That didn't. I'll be honest though, yeah, from it was an amazing overtake sliding on the grass. I tried to actually get past you cleanly, and then you decided to turn to the right. So... that's his own fault. Oh, now I'm going off the track again. I am not very good in this car. I still leveled the car up though. Actually get around this corner without going off the track. That'd be the best course of action, I think. Definitely faster, at least.
3 to go.
Doesn't help our whole clean lap thing, though. I have a feeling we're either going to have a wet race or a night race during this. Again, this thing just does not turn. I mean, maybe I'm going too fast into it, but... it is a little bit ridiculous. I mean, I like the idea of muscle cars, but there's a reason they're only really sold in the US. Yeah, I was doing 30 mile an hour. Did you see the understeer there? Oh my god, I'm going to have a clean lap. And it's not even going to be as quick.
Final lap.
Brilliant.
You got this. I'm surprised that didn't count as cutting, but it didn't. Okay, so we are going to get a good lap here at least. Hooray. I need to get a thumbnail, and you know I'm going to do the one of me going halfway off the track. Right, let's move on. Do an upgrade to the car course. Oh, we've got a limit of... Yep. Next race. Sunset Peninsula. Yay.
Oh, it's a night race. Interesting. I actually can't see with these glasses on the background. There's just so much light there. Oh, well. It seems like we weren't going to be able to get around that corner without hitting anyone. Who would have guessed? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm already in second though, and I leveled up somehow during that. Could we actually get first by the end of the lap? It depends. If I can draft this guy, maybe. But this is actually kind of a short. That's why it's 7 laps of this, by the way. The short track. Come on, come on, come on. I did say we'd probably get a night race. I don't know if we are going to get a wet race as well. Kind of hope we don't, because could you imagine a wet race in these things? Be ridiculous. I mean, it'd be fun, but also probably not at the same time. Ah! Yeah, that wasn't a very good segment, was it? I was going to say she didn't say 3 more laps to go, but that's technically not true, is it? Because it would be on this. That's 5, 6, 7. But apparently I can't count. turn. That corner, man. And apparently this one as well. Can't put power down this thing. Still leveled up. Strange, just during practice it was this area where I was messing up. Not this bit, but like that corner before. And yet I don't think I have during the entire race. Slowed us down so much. I was kind of hoping we could just like sort of rub the side and generate some sparks, but no. Did actually slow us down. Oh my god, we might actually lap people in last place. Don't know how they're so slow. I say lap, they never overtook us, did they? So we never went past them. There's 24 people on the grid. And we start in 12. Some of them went in for... Oh, it's because it's raining, that's why. I said, are we going to get rain? Yes, we are. At least it's on the last lap. Oh god, I really am losing control now. I don't know how I was messing up that corner in practice, but I was. Yes, I went over the line backwards.
Good work today.
Love how my car gets fixed. Oh, I'm driver level 50. Oh, I might have got an achievement. Why am I going to continue when I need to do upgrade? Right, continue then. Road Atlanta. Okay, let's do this race at Road Atlanta, and it's the long version of Road Atlanta that I'm used to driving in Gran Turismo. Bit weird starting like on the corner, but that's because you've got to stand and start. I'm also trying to have a clean race. Probably not gonna happen. No. Because it's such a tight track. God, I got everyone to drive off the track there, pretty much. They must all hate me. They're all like, who is this guy? And who let him have a racing license? Okay, 3 more laps to go. This thing, this track just, like, feels... It seems long, and then it doesn't feel long. That's real weird. Like, even in Gran Turismo, I'm like... You get, like, a 15 lap race on this track, and I'm like... Yeah, that went by pretty quick. Makes no sense. Because you're going around it and you're like, yeah, this is quite long, and then it isn't. Oh, turn. Come on. Yeah, this is just such a quick track. Despite not feeling like it. And we've got one more race after this. Might actually... No, I won't. I just looked at the time. I was going to say, might actually finish this before 6 o'clock. But not if I have to do with practice. For the next race, but yeah. That would have been good. Oh, it looks like it's been raining outside, actually. Maybe it was raining in real life while it was raining in the game. I don't know. Obviously, I didn't hear it with having these headphones on. Car's still a bit, well, a bit scratched up, quite a lot scratched up.
Great work.
Right. Continue, let's add more power to the car. Not gonna reach 700 pp intro. Gonna continue what we've got. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, cool. Okay, here we go, last race. And we're at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That first corner is an absolute pain to take at speed. So I'm not going to take it at speed. He says while overtaking. Go here. Take it like that and just slam everyone out the way. Spin out. Such a mean thing to do, but you know. I'll balance it out by overtaking these two cleanly. Got the right up on me. Well, that is the whole problem with muscle cars, kind of. Like, they're typically rear-wheel drive and they're front-heavy, so they do like to spin. So really, me spinning them out is just showing a big flaw with this type of race. This is what I mean by this section. You'll see it here. Because I'll probably mess it up. I'm doing 140 mile an hour, 150. Gotta hit the brakes. Get into this corner, and it worked there, but if I'm a little bit too late on the brakes, I don't make that corner. Will I mess it up here? We'll find out. Because I seem to hit the brakes at the exact same spot in practice, but it depended. Don't think we're going to reach car level 20, fortunately. But you know, I'm probably never going to drive this thing again after that, but doesn't really bother me. Oh, that was definitely cutting the track. No time penalty though. That's good. Yep, 3 more laps to go. We're slower than last lap. Decent segment score. Two more laps to go. We actually were slightly faster there, I don't know how, but we did actually manage to go from a negative split time to a positive. Oh, car level 19, yeah, we're still not going to get to level 20, but I wasn't actually sure if we were going to get to 19 or not. That giant advertising thing there, or whatever, is giant screen is very distracting. I don't understand, like, in football and soccer, why it's, like, they're all on the side as well. They're all proper distracting when you're watching the match. let alone if you're probably playing it. Just reminds me of the time that Xbox legitimately tried to give away. Well, they did. They give away Game Pass codes on TV by having them appear during the match, like they were on the advertising hoarding, and they'd flash up for a couple of seconds. Never managed to get one. It was always a bit too slow, but it was during England matches, and it was quite funny because there was one where, as it was happening, like one of the players got tackled and like fell over right in front of it, and it was like, well, you definitely can't miss it now. And I think they had to replay that one because they kept doing the replay. Like, it happened and they had to cut the camera, and it was... Yeah, it was... Well, we don't want to do the next series, do we? Because that would be ridiculous. What even is the next series? So it is Box Body Challenge. Right, well, I hope to see you for part 13 of Forza Motorsport on the Xbox Series X. I've been RobtheMod, and ta-ra.